when I walked in, Secret Service members come up to me and tell me, if you go up to that podium, we're authorized to tase you.
How about that?
They warned me. Fuck, Joe, you bear trap me, you mother.
That would be funny if that was like President Biden's like trick. He just like invited people up, and then he's like, "Hey, why don't you put your hand in your pocket?" Got him! He's got a gun! Go!
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Don't you forget it. All right, now, we are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, out of the University of Cincinnati right now. New episodes drop every single Wednesday or whenever we can get them to you in the off-season there, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the show on all social media, at New Heights Show with 1S. And also check out our fan club at newheightsshow.com, also with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
Oh, we got a great episode, as always, for you guys lined up right here. As you probably already know, one of us visited the White House last week, and the other one spent their time arguing about washing, what's the word I'm looking, ethics, no, not ethics,
what?
Washing, what's the word I'm looking for? Washing.
Your ass?
No, well, I mean, I didn't discuss this. I definitely was clear that I washed my ass, and then a bunch of people on Twitter chose to take it another step and just blatantly lie. I said hot spots.
Yeah, you said hot spots. You did say hot spots.
Apparently, they're the fucking weirdos because they don't know that ass is a hot spot. But yeah, we'll also get my review on Life is Beautiful, try and explain the new NFL Kickoff rules. I don't know that either of us really know them right now. And revisit a Big Yeti touchdown pass from the past. But first, as always, New news coming in hot. Beer Bowl 2, Woo! The Deuce. 92%ers, we need to talk about your Beer Bowl submissions. We've already gotten over 120 submissions, which is great.
God damn.
Yep, it is fantastic. But I think I need to make it clear that what we're looking for in these video submissions. We've been sent everything from photos of people just holding beers. Photos are not videos, first of all. Random videos of you guys just going to Chiefs or Eagles games. Someone just sent a clip from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And a lot of you did not include a video at all. So we're going to emphasize what you need to do.
This is Beer Bowl 2.
Okay, let's remind everybody. This isn't like your grandfather's backyard beer bowl. This is a beer bowl where the winners are going to get $50,000. All right? You're going to get $50,000 cash and a golden cup, which is another, I don't know, $5,000 worth of value.
This is fucking big money, folks. All right.
This is a real competition. And if you want to be included, it's going to be narrowed down to a small amount of people. You need to put together a little bit more effort. Just saying, if you want to get in. If you don't want to get in, keep sending your weird videos that don't mean anything. But if you want to get in, let's show some effort. Yeah, we need to see team theme. Okay. That can be name. That can be outfits. That can be overall just mentality. All of that. We need to see some demonstration of drinking ability. And we're really looking for the reason we got to pick you. These videos are being screened.
So make yourselves noticeable.
Have you ever read Malcolm Gladwell, Purple Cow?
Ooh,
Outliers,
I am.
right?
I am a big Malcolm Gladwell.
You got to be the purple
guy.
cow. Look, Travis is wearing a purple sweatshirt.
That's me.
He's standing out.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at how much he stands out in that room of white and pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Purple cow, baby. You got to be the purple cow. These videos are going to be screened by our team of interns. So please do not waste their time. Actually, I don't care. You can waste their time all you want. That's what they get paid for. So waste their time all you want.
It's a good call.
But please, if you want to get seen and you want to get into the competition, let's see some good video submissions.
Come on, 92%ers. We know you're better than this. Moving on, Jason, you have a very interesting t-shirt, and I can't stop thinking about how good the fight would actually be. So I got to ask you, who the fuck are you
taking? Who do you think would win?
Who are you taking, dude?
I mean, dude, I'm taking Ali.
You're taking Ali over Bruce Lee?
What are we talking about? Ali would beat the fuck out of Bruce Lee. He's like 5 something. Like
Bruce Lee, he doesn't even have gloves on. He's using his feet.
Yeah. Bruce Lee's going to walk right into a right straight and be knocked fucking conscious. What's going to happen?
Bruce Lee can dodge a bullet. You think he can't dodge Muhammad Ali's hands?
There's a reason there's weight classes. Ali's got the reach. He's floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
Ooh, talk to him.
I mean, Bruce Lee was impressive. I'm not trying to take away from Bruce Lee, but zero bit of me thinks that Ali's losing that fight.
Dude, Bruce Lee can play ping pong with nunchucks.
These are all fantastic tricks and fantastic ways to cement your legacy. I'm just saying, yeah, there's no chance.
No chance?
I mean, yeah, I'm giving it 0%. Like, I mean, I guess you could always catch somebody. Like maybe if he catches Ali off guard with like a kick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think for a second, because it's not like he knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is an all-time like equalizer of.
Oh, it doesn't matter
punching.
size.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like you get down on the ground, force the guy to come down to where you're at.
What does Bruce Lee know?
That's a martial art, but it's not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's not a submission guy. He's a striking guy. And I just don't think from a striking standpoint, he's going to be able to outstrike the greatest boxer of all time.
Oh, we need somebody. We just need somebody to just have like a fucking Mortal Kombat, like fucking survival to the like to the end.
Bloodsport.
Yeah,
we need to have
like
a real life Bloodsport.
Dude, we need this to happen.
That's what.
This needs to be real life, and I promise you, there are people out here that will sign up for this.
They will, and I think they do it over in Russia probably. But I think Kumate, 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 Kumate.
All right. Well, I'm petitioning for it. I'd buy a ticket for a lot of money to see that go down.
You got to get the other guy tired. I mean, that's essentially what Van Damme did in Bloodsport. He kind of just outlasted him. And then thankfully his sensei taught him how to fight blind. And he anticipated the pocket sand maneuver.
When was the last time you watched
anticipated the pocket sand movie.
When's the last time you watched this shit?
I own Bloodsport on my Apple movies, and I watch it whenever I'm feeling down. Like, it's a great equalizer.
Listen, dude, I just think it'd be a little bit closer of a fight.
So you're not saying that Bruce Lee would win?
No, I'm just saying it'd be a good bout. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would even be close.
Muhammad Ali, I don't know if Muhammad Ali is ready for the leg sweep.
I don't know what to say to this.
All right, man. Let's keep this thing moving. 92% of let us know what you guys think. Can't wait to see you guys' reaction to this. All right, fan mentions of the week. All right, now let's move on to some fan mentions. Jason, we got to talk about it, man. You went on a rant of just like responding to everyone on Twitter. You started shit on the internet again because it's just what you do. Now.
I'm not even trying to start.
You
this
replied
stuff.
to
it's
someone
just like
who
it's
tweeted.
Happening. Everything gets put under a microscope. I'm not even trying to do this stuff.
So it started with somebody saying Jason Kelsey looks like he doesn't wash his legs or feet.
Yeah, obviously. Who the fuck washes your legs? Or what kind of psychopath washes your feet?
What?
Do you, Travis, don't act like you wash your feet. I'm not
washing my feet every time, but after like a football practice, like at St. Joe, where my feet have just been like, yes, I wash my feet.
You're not washing. No,
yes,
you're like everybody else who, when you look down, if there's visible dirt on them, I'll scrub the dirt off. I don't even touch my feet. Why the fuck would I wash my feet? I'm not touching my feet unless I'm clipping my toenails. That's the only time I touch my feet.
Yeah, no, I'll do it after training camp practices. I've dealt with some like blisters and shit to where I got to wash my feet now.
People are like, oh, you're going to get, this guy's got athlete's foot. People don't even know how athlete's foot works. It has nothing to do with washing your feet in the fucking shower. It has to do wearing fucking soggy ass shoes over and over again. That's where fucking mold and fungus fucking grows.
Yeah. But if you wash your feet, you do help not getting it.
If you wear sandals, you ain't getting you're not going to get athlete's feet. You got to be in a shoe or in something soggy and damp.
You don't get athlete's foot anymore?
Sandals. I got athlete's foot when I was in high school wearing ice skates. Prime example. Ice skates not getting sitting in a bag, accumulating mold.
Nice.
That's how you get athlete's foot.
Well, you got into it, man. It all started with the what kind of weirdos wash their feet, and then you also replied, all of you have been fed diabolical lies that washing every crevice of your bodies and hair all the time is somehow better or healthier.
They have been. People are absurd.
Any dermatologist not in bed with Big Soap will agree.
Yep.
Big Soap was obviously
It's the people feeding diabolical lies that you need to wash every ounce of your body.
There you go. Hot spots are all that is necessary and actually needed to a cleaner and healthier skin. All right. Yeah, no, not really. Kind of.
You can say yeah or no. This is a fact. I don't need to even dispute. Like people that wash their entire bodies it's been proven. People that wash their entire bodies with soap have been proven to have unhealthier skin. Okay.
Where is this stat?
We need to get a dermatologist. I don't know what you want me to say. Look up any dermatologist. They will tell you you only wash hot spots. Some people will say feet. Like outside of that, that's about it.
my favorite response of the day, though. Let's get to that. Kyle Oifer County said, Christ, talking about Jesus Christ, washed feet because he is the greatest king ever. And you replied, Christ washed his feet because he was walking through a dusty ass desert in sandals. I'd wash my feet if that were the case too.
Yeah.
There's nothing after that. I just thoroughly enjoyed that response.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if I was walking around a base path with sandals on, I'd fucking wash my feet.
Well done, man. Well done.
If my feet don't have visible dirt, like I look at the bottom of them and it doesn't look dirty, if they just look like feet, I'm not taking any type of scrubbing. They're getting the soap on the bottom of the shower that rinses off my balls, my butt, and my armpits. And that's it. I haven't washed my hair in like months. I can't even tell you the last time I washed my hair. It's unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary.
All right.
And I don't stink. That's the thing. Travis, you be honest now. Don't you lie.
Yeah.
Do I stink?
The only time I smell you is when your pits smell, and you say you wash your pits. So that might be me.
Well, that's if I don't wear deodorant.
You might need to stop washing your pits.
I mean, it might be true.
Yeah. Maybe all that washing is just making your body have a reaction.
I just need to wear deodorant. That's it. If I wear deodorant, then the pits are great.
Nice.
But if I don't wear deodorant, and really, I think that is probably one of the reasons I stink.
Yeah, you're right, though. You're not a smelly dude, so I can't say you are. Deep scrub, yeah, hot spots, nice. Well, thank you to our mentions. Our mentions were also full of people telling us we goofed last week. Apparently, The Waterboy isn't quite the same level of cinematic achievement as Life as Beautiful.
Well,
I mean, I had a feeling.
Opinion. This is an opinion.
It wasn't.
This is an opinion.
It's an opinion.
Just want to point out.
We saw all of your comments, but here's just a few. At @slush714, the whole Life is Beautiful segment before you guys realized was pure gold. I appreciate it. It was definitely an interesting way to figure out what the movie really was. At Kostler, I really want Jason Travis to watch Life is Beautiful and come back so apologetic next week. And Jason actually watched it because he's a man of his word.
I did.
One more time, though, at Stephanie7659, Jason, be ready to shed some tears when watching Life is Beautiful. I watched it as a kid and cried so much my nose bled. Interesting. Jason, you watched the movie.
I did.
You are one of the best movie critics that I've ever met in my life.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I give this to you as a proud brother. I give you that title. Can you please give us your honest opinion of the movie?
Yeah.
Not feeling bad because...
Oh, Travis, you know me. I'm not going to bullshit. If I didn't think the movie was worth a shit, I'd tell you. Honest review.
Yes.
It's fantastic. I mean, I cannot overstate how much...
Congratulations again, Roberto Benigni.
I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. The lead character's name is Guido, which... Italian movie with the lead character named Guido. I don't know that you could get away with that in modern times, but it works for this one. Nothing goes right for this guy the whole movie. It's just a constant. Life is trying to get the best of Guido, but he doesn't fucking let it. Not once. It opens up, opening scene. He's traveling to a city to try and make a life for himself and to have success. Brakes are off in the car and he's going downhill out of control, fearing for his life, winds up crashing, falling into a farm where he sees a woman named Dora for the first time. and he falls in love instantly. And the first half of the movie really is a rom-com where, let me tell you, this dude Guido is, hilarious.
Smooth operator.
Rico Suave. He knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. Dude, listen to this. He's like this happy-go-lucky, just loving life character. And he's, I would say, poor. He's trying to make a name for himself. He agrees to wait tables in the city in order to raise enough money to someday try and open a bookstore in the city.
Okay.
He goes to work for his uncle's hotel where he's waiting tables, and he's cunning, he's smart, he's funny, and he knows what he wants, and he's going out to get it. He knows he wants the woman. The woman's engaged to be married to a rich man, a rich asshole.
Hate to see it.
And he wins her over. He gets her.
Oh, he does.
He finds a way to woo her.
Nice.
One of the most romantic. I'm not kidding. The first half of this movie, it is impressive how great of a job this dude is at getting Dora to fall in love with him. Just as everything is going right, just as he's gotten the bookstore, just as he's fallen in love with Dora and they have a son, and it seems like he's finally realized his dreams. He has a family that he has worked so hard to have, this life. The Nazis come and get him and throw him into a concentration camp, which, by the way, I always thought the Jewish people that were sent to concentration camps were like from Germany, Austria, France, like the places that Germany kind of like conquered and was like occupying. But apparently Italy obviously was in bed with the Germans in World War II. They just sent their Jewish people up there. And they bought into the whole master race thing, which was an underlying tone of this whole movie, is this propaganda of master race, of, all the other Nazi propaganda. And Roberto Benigni just satirizes and makes fun of it beautifully throughout the film. They get shipped over to the concentration camps. And Dora, who's not Jewish, goes to the concentration camps anyway because she can't stand to not be with her husband, Guido, who she loves that much. From there, you see Guido do everything he can to protect the innocence of his son, despite the atrocities that are going on at the concentration camp. So he decides to kind of make it like a game to his son so that his son doesn't know that all of these men are here in these work camps and being killed, and his uncle was killed, and all the things that are, at one point you see a mountain of bodies, and he's doing everything he can to shield his son from what's happening and the realities and the atrocities that are going there. And it leads up to the final scene where Guido is trying to find Dora. The Germans are losing the war, so they're trying to get rid of all the evidence and kill all of the Jewish people before the Allies get there. And he's trying to find Dora to get her to safety, despite risking his life, and it ultimately ends up costing it his. It's a beautiful movie. You laugh, you cry. It makes you ponder, what is life about? So many times in modern filmmaking, life is about the ambition of money or materials or fame or achieving all of this stuff. And all Guido cares about is being a good husband and a good father. It's about providing and doing everything he can for the woman that he loves and his son and protecting them.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful film that, despite everything, nothing can get the best of Guido. He's always himself. He's always uplifting. He's always inspiring hope. He's always being a man. This film, this is the epitome of what manhood should be, is what Guido was throughout it to his family. And it's a beautiful film of fatherhood. It's a beautiful film of what people should put importance on in their life and how they go about protecting and providing for those that they care about. And I could not, and I'm being very honest, have loved this film more. I mean, I might have loved it more if it was in English, so I wouldn't have had to read all the subtitles. But outside of that, it was simply wonderful. Out of this world, fantastic, I thought. And I thought it was done masterfully by Roberto Benigni. I thought his acting job was spectacular.
Okay, Roberto.
And I feel very good in saying that I agree with the Academy that he deserved the Oscar that year. It's truly a wonderful film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch it.
I feel like I just watched it. You did a great job.
No,
I watched it.
The words will not do it justice. I did. I cried. I laughed. You cannot.
Such a softie. You're such a
dude.
softie.
If you have any empathetic bone in your body,
I do.
You will not be able to hold it back. It's really, really beautiful. Life is Beautiful was a fantastic film.
Well, sorry, Roberto, for even questioning your performance. I did it ignorantly and unknowing that you had such an amazing movie performance and everything. Jason, well done. Well done. I felt like I watched the movie and you made that very clear that you appreciated it. So I commend you for actually following through with what you said, and you were going to watch it. Nice.
Listen, I watched it. I did it with a critical eye.
And you got engulfed in it. Yeah.
Man, it's just, so good.
Nice.
It's so good. It really is.
I love it. Well,
Kylie and I made it our first movie night film. Kylie fell asleep. She didn't like it as much as I did, but.
Well, she might have just been tired.
It was late.
She might have just been tired.
Don't
do that to Kylie. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't do that to Kylie.
But dude, the Brants have a great movie night rule list. Josie and Eric Brandt.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I was kind of looking at you like, you going to tell us?
You want to hear it?
Oh,
these are the rules of movie night, and I love it. I'm going to share these. I hope Josie and Eric are okay with me sharing their movie night rules. Rule number 1: no cell phones. It's an important rule. I think that's a great rule.
I'm out.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to be dedicated to it.
What do you mean? What? All right.
Rule number 2: host gets to pick the movie. No questions asked. Rule number 3: no quoting the movie. That's a tough one to follow.
What?
Rule number 4: no mansplaining. Which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is, so we can skip that. Rule number 5: no pausing unless severe bathroom emergency. Rule number 6: a movie picked for family movie night cannot be used again for family movie night for 3 years. You got to take a break for 3 years from that film on movie night. I don't make the rules. Josie and Eric Brandt make the rules.
All right.
Rule number 7: movie choices alternate amongst family members who live in the house. So now the next movie night, it would be Kylie's choice.
Fair. That's a fair rule.
Rule number 8: if a guest is attending, they must abide by all rules. It's a standard rule. Rule number 9: no questions during the movie.
No questions during the movie?
No questions.
This is so bogus.
Rule number 10: a movie must be declared a movie night movie prior to watching. A movie that has already been watched cannot retroactively be a movie night movie. So it has to be something new. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense because earlier in the rules you said if you watch the movie once, you can't watch it again for 3 years. So that
for 3 years. But if you haven't watched it first, if you're just watching a movie, like if I just go up with the kids and I'm watching a movie, but it's not a movie night, it's not like declared a movie night movie, it's just watching a movie. Like I'm not going to watch Moana once every 3 years. We're going to watch that once a week because that's how Moana works in this household. But movie night movies are different. Moana can only be watched once every 3 years for movie night movie. Rule number 11.
How many fucking rules are there?
I'm almost done.
Right.
Rule number 11. A movie with a 3+ hour runtime must be started before 8 p.m. I like that rule. Got to be in bed early. Rule number 12. Anyone who breaks an aforementioned rule forfeits their next movie night. So if you don't follow the rules, then you lose a choice of what movie you want to watch next for a movie night.
Doesn't bother me one bit.
I think it's a good list.
I'm not a big rule guy. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
I thought the majority of those were bogus.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
You just lose your next movie night.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
you got to find a way. Maybe you like Jeopardy.
Or you just stand on business and fucking say we're watching this movie.
What are ways to game that system? Like you can't ask questions, but you just make statements with like upward inflection.
Yeah, just like
that guy's a bad guy. Huh? You got to answer it like Jeopardy. This guy's a bad guy? I didn't ask a question. I'm also just a big fan of no cell because if I have my cell phone, I need to set the cell phone down to watch Life is Beautiful because it's got subtitles. And I'm going to get caught on my phone arguing with people about shower etiquette. And then I'm going to miss like half the film because I'm going to be like, oh, these fucking idiots that are washing their feet like it matters.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's where you ask the question of what just happened.
But you can't ask questions. See,
that's what I'm saying is bullshit.
No, see, you got to be glued to it. You got to be in it. You got to be committed. committed to the movie night.
What do you mean? No, you're not. This isn't fucking competition here. This is a fucking watching a movie. I think it was bogus, but more power to him. Josie and Eric, you guys are the best. You guys are two of my favorites, and I miss you guys. Haven't seen you in a while.
I can't wait to pick RRR the next time Kylie and I have the next choice of movie night.
RRR.
Make her watch RRR. Remember that Indian movie?
Dude,
that I told you.
I know exactly what that is now.
I love that movie so much. I don't know why.
The opening scene is...
It's aggressive. It's aggressive.
It is entertaining, though. Bollywood, baby.
There was something else I was going to say about Life is Beautiful. And I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, this does not take away from Bobby Boucher's, Adam Sandler's masterpiece in portraying Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
This is simply just Roberto Benigni.
Listen, I respect Roberto Benigni.
He also wrote and directed it. Like, this was unreal. This dude wrote, directed, and starred as the leading character in his own film.
Yeah, so did Adam Sandler.
That's a good point. And you know what? I don't know which one's been more culturally significant.
I got to stop
I'm going to be honest. I don't know which one's been more culturally significant.
I didn't even hear Life is Beautiful until we went through this. Which doesn't mean it's not an important film. God damn it. All right, let me retract. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings.
You're not going to hurt anybody. Listen, it's a Holocaust movie, but it's not like, it's more of a love story. It's more about being a father. That's really the Life is Beautiful. That's why I loved it. It's really good. Really, really good. Out of the house. Let's move out of the house. And probably the greatest thing that I saw on social media this weekend, Travis out of the house at the White House. That's right. The Chiefs last Friday made what feels their annual White House visit. Travis finally got the chance to address the nation.
To address the nation.
Travis, come here. It's all yours, pal.
My fellow Americans. It's nice to see you all yet again. I'm not going to lie, President Biden, they told me if I came up here, I'd get tased, so I'm going to go back to my spot, all right?
Dude, it was so good.
State of the Union.
My fellow Americans. Trav, you nailed it.
Yeah, no, and that's real.
They did tell you that.
The Secret Service that's all over the White House, they weren't too happy with me. They weren't too happy with me on my second time visiting.
Stop.
No, and not just for that, but for the whole, you remember I was talking about how I had an expired ID and I got in the White House without a real. Yeah, no, I caught shit for that. And I made sure that beforehand, because of what happened last time and how embarrassed I was for going to the White House with an expired ID, I made sure that I brought my passport this time so that it showed that I was a citizen in Missouri. And and I was official and I was legit and I was doing things the right way because everyone has to do that at the White House. And when I walked in, we had about 4 or 5 Secret Service members come up to me and tell me, if you go up to that podium, we're authorized to tase you.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
just when you think you're being slick,
we are authorized. It is completely within our rights.
Yes.
To tase the shit.
It is actually order for us to tase you.
Oh, wow. So it wasn't even like, hey, we might do this. It was like, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen if you touch that fucking podium, son. So that's all that was going through my head. I had no idea President Biden was going to ask me to come up and let me have my moment. I had no idea.
That's awesome. Well, you nailed it.
And he walked right up. And the first thing he said was, give me the floor. And I felt taser aimed at me when I was up there the whole time. That's why I was up there. Don't make any quick movements.
Listen, if the president invites you up,
be cool.
You're not going to get tased.
Nah, but still, if I would have did something real quick, real fast or real quick or did something, I don't know. I was just in my head. I'm like, dude, I'm about to get fucking tased. They warned me. Fuck, Joe, you bear trap me, you mother. Dude, I swear I was thinking about it. So that was the first thing that came to my head.
What if that would be funny if that was President Biden's trick. He just invited people up. And then he's like, hey, why don't you put your hand in your pocket? Go! He just loves seeing people get tased.
That shit never gets old. Ah, man.
I thought it was awesome. And I thought
Thank you, dude.
It was cool that it's obviously unreal that the president invited you up to talk on the podium.
That is nuts.
And then you just nailed it. One with my fellow Americans. I mean, gosh, that's the White House.
You got to address the people, baby.
So cool. I'm so jealous. That's so unreal. You nailed it.
I appreciate it, man. That shit was fun.
Why don't you explain? Apparently, you and the Secret Service just made like best friends. Why don't you explain this badge that you were gifted? You were an honorary Secret Service member.
Yeah. What do you mean? What this badge? Oh, nice. Yeah, that badge. I didn't even. That's like a pin. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know about challenge coins? Do you know what challenge coins are?
Coins?
Challenge.
Are you talking about from the military?
Yeah. That pin was gifted to me with a challenge coin. Is why I'm getting this. Yeah.
So they basically treated you like Gerald Gardner on the flight over to heavyweights camp with the wings. You just got.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, buddy.
That is so good.
Did everybody just call?
That's exactly.
Did everybody just call you captain the rest of the day?
That's some good shit right there.
That's awesome.
Bravo.
This is cool as shit. I love it.
It really is, man.
It.
It really is. I saved all those coins and made sure that I put the Secret Service pin somewhere where I don't lose it. That was a fun one though, man. Fun one. It's always an honor to go to the White House, man. I kind of mentioned it the last time. Anytime that I get a chance to get recognized by the President of the United States, and get to go with my teammates and a group of men and women that I had success with to the point where we get to get acknowledged, man. I'm doing it every single time, no matter who's up there at the helm, no matter what's going on in this world. I think it's just such a cool opportunity. I think representing the Chiefs up there, I wanted to do that for the Hunt family and all of our coaches that were going. I wanted to make sure I remembered that and got all those pictures and memories in the bank with them.
Oh, that's awesome, man. It looked incredible. And the White House wasn't the only thing you did this last weekend. You headed back to KC for the 15th annual Big Slick Celebrity Weekend,
Dude.
Where you helped raise $3.9 million for Children's Mercy Hospital.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
That's right. For those that don't know what this event is, can you describe it? And I think I'm in that, so you can just describe it to me. I don't really fully understand. So I thought Big Slick was like a country music festival. Apparently, I was way off.
You were way off.
It's like nothing like that.
There's some music involved. There's some music involved. For the most part, it's just a huge, it's a way to bring a fun entertainment night to Kansas City in spirits of raising money for Children's Mercy Hospital. They have a softball game, and then they go to the Children's Mercy Hospital the next day during the day and make sure they say hello to the kids. And then on top of that, the end of that day, the second day, they throw a huge gala, a huge show, star-studded performance. You see this picture right here of me and Weird Al Yankovic, one of our childhood favorites.
You know damn well I was a big Weird Al fan. Gosh, I'm so jealous of this.
Man. It's so good.
I might be freaking out if I saw Weird Al in person.
You got to come to it next year. Hopefully Al comes up again.
Did he do any songs?
He's awesome. He didn't do any this year. He's done he did one in the past. But yeah, there's stand-up comedians. Heidi Gardner, a good friend of ours that we were on SNL with, brought the entire SNL cast out, or as many people that could make it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And on top of that, I got to do a SNL skit with the legends themselves, dude.
I saw this.
It was so freaking cool, man. Everybody that remembers that we're huge Chris Farley fans. Yeah. So Heidi brought out the SNL cast, a few familiar faces there. And then on top of that, 3 legends, obviously Jason Sudeikis being one of the greatest SNL writers, performers of all time. And then you add George Wendt, who's at the event year in, year out. He's typically been the ump behind the plate during the softball games.
Oh yeah,
dude. When I tell you that guy reminds me of Dad so fucking much, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
He looks like him.
He
definitely has Dad's
so
look to him.
Yeah.
I could just envision him being the ump from oh my gosh, Naked Gun. You remember when,
dude? Well,
You remember when
that was his era of comedy.
Leslie Nielsen's on the doing the ump?
Yeah.
Stay right. Like, I love that.
So it was Sudeikis, George Wendt, and Robert Smigel, who was awesome. It was the first time I got to meet Robert. And he was kind of running us through this skit. And the famous skit with Chris Farley was them kind of making fun of, it was them kind of making fun of Bears fans and how loyal they are to Mike Ditka and Mike Singletary and all the Bears legends. Dude, when I tell you, it was so funny. It was so good. Everybody can go on the Big Slick Instagram page and see this skit, but it was so cool to be, because we grew up watching that skit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I kind of grew up like, man, the Bears just have like the fucking best fans in the world. Like they got a skit on SNL. It's a New York like fucking show, and they're talking about Bears fans. Either way, that and Farley was one of our favorites, man. Him doing the heart attack and then coming back to life because he's chowing down is so good, man. And Sudeikis filled in for Farley. It was the first time that George and Robert had done the SNL skit since Farley passed.
Oh, no way.
Yes. And I think maybe it was the first time outside of either New York or Chicago or, but it was one of the first times they ever did it. They've done it in a long, long time. And I was so honored that they let me and Pat go in there and, just be a part of the skit. It was funny as hell.
And they will, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun, and it looked like the standard Da Bears skit. It also looked like you might have struggled to get the game-worn jersey on.
Well, dude, you know how those things are, man.
It's not good when they use the game-worn because people don't realize those things are tight.
Oh, yeah, they're tight.
They're hard to get on. They go over the pads, and it's for a reason. But yeah, you're struggling right there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Paul Rudd helping you out.
Yeah, we got Paul Rudd, we got Rob Riggle helping me out, we got Eric Stone Street behind me helping me out. Got the whole cast, got the whole crew helping me put that thing on, and then they help me take it off because it's even harder to get off than it is to put that thing on. But I will say this: Kansas City always shows up and shows out. Last year, it was like $2.1 million raised at this venue, at this function or this foundation event / entertainment night. It was, I don't even know what to really even call it other than just a fucking amazing night in Kansas City.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing that Kansas City has to offer, bar none. Like they just bring in so many familiar faces and so many cool comedians, and everybody gets a chance to really go up there and have their set and talk it out. Jeff Ross opened up the night by just roasting everybody.
Of course.
My guy, George Karlaftis, was brave enough to volunteer to go on stage.
Oh no.
It was an unbelievable night. Last year they raised like 2.1, and this year they get like so close to $4 million raised. It's so cool to see Kansas City support opportunities like this, knowing that the money is going to helping sick kids, people that are don't have just a healthy life right now, and the people that need it. And it's awesome that Kansas City is always willing to go above and beyond to help people out and to support their own and to support, the opportunities that they get, like having a bunch of really, really talented people from their city come back and want to give back to the city like this.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, it looks like an incredible event. Obviously goes for a good cause. So well done, Trav, for partaking in.
Dude, I'm there every year I possibly can get there, man. They do such a cool job. Such a cool job. But you got to go next year, man. I got to get you there. This is an event you'd love. From the sound of it, I think you're right. All righty. And last, we both got out of the house this last week. We were in LA. We were working on something special with our friends from General Mills. All right now. We didn't plan to release this, but some pictures got leaked. And we can't tell you exactly what's happening, but I guess here are the pictures that got leaked. Yeah, we got a bunch of cereal in our hands, so expect some really fun stuff. This is like full circle for us. This is another thing where like we're watching like the Bears skit growing up. Like we were watching General Mills cereal commercials growing up. So this is dude, this is pretty cool. I haven't eaten that much cereal
in like such a long time.
And I loved every fucking bite.
It was unbelievable.
I loved every fucking bite, dude. That shit is like crack.
Dude.
I get why I used
like
to go through an entire
lane.
box, dude. I loved it, man.
I can't wait to see what this looks like. It's going to be great.
Dude, I cannot wait. You killed it too, man. That shit was awesome. I was playing second fiddle the whole time. That shit was the best.
Stop it. All righty.
All right, officially done with getting out of the house. I'm sure you guys will get caught up on what me and Jason do next week. Let's move on to some NFL news. We don't have a lot of NFL news for you, but we have arguably the biggest piece of NFL news this offseason. Exactly one day after 6/2. That's right, June 2nd.
Oh, yeah. I see what you
which
did there.
we know is officially Jason Kelce Day. You are officially retired. How about that?
There's no official Jason Kelce Day.
Eagles stars D-line Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelce were officially placed on the reserved retired list today.
It's true.
Man, dude.
It's unfortunate because I think if they would have waited like 2 more days, I would have got $30 million guaranteed.
Fuck. God damn it. Usually you hope that they miss those kind of things, you know?
Yeah, it's weird. I had to like submit an email saying that I was retired, and I was like, is the whole video of me crying for 45 minutes not enough? Like,
Nope. I need an email.
Nope, it's got to be paper.
Way. Yeah, you got to email it.
That's how it works.
Nice. Well, how does it feel? It's official. You're officially official.
I've been officially official, so it doesn't feel an ounce bit different. This is just bureaucracy at its finest.
I don't even know what that word means. Did you see Stout talk about you in the press conference?
In what press conference?
Yep, you didn't. All right. Well, neither did I. So let's just keep it moving. I'm assuming he probably said some nice things about you.
Well, now I want to know because I like when Stout talks about me. Hopefully it was good.
Oh, perfect. He only gave you 35 seconds, Jason. It's gold.
It's fine. I dedicated 45 minutes to him. It's all right.
I was very happy for him, but also very sad because I feel like I lost a very close friend and a partner in this whole process. But very happy for him because it was perfect timing and he maximized. That guy, holy smokes. You talk about not leaving anything on the table. He gave everything he had, mentally, physically. I don't know what else you can ask a player. That's all anybody in Philly wants.
Beautiful. I think we all knew you maximized everything, man. You're a wholehearted person. You don't go half-hearted on anything in life. And that was awesome to hear from Stout, though, man. A guy that's in the building every single day and has been an unbelievable mentor, coach, teammate in a sense, or just somebody you love going to work with, man. It's cool to see him kind of speak some words about you, man.
It's incredible. It's true. I mean, listen, I'm still getting used to it. It feels weird not going into the building and
man,
just the little conversations you have. You'll realize it, Trav, once it's gone.
I'm never doing it.
But
not
there's
after
so
that,
many
not after that speech, dude. I ain't no fuck that.
It's so there's so many discussions that happen and you're talking about the game and you're talking about practice, you're talking about improving a play, you're talking about a guy on the team, you're talking about ways to everyone to get better. And it's just, it's weird not having that anymore. I'll be honest with you. It's very weird. You got to kind of try and redirect it. But, Stout and I've, that's been our relationship for over a decade. So it's, I don't know.
You do know.
He's a big Bruce Lee fan, so I think he might say Bruce Lee could beat up Ali. You know that? Bruce Lee's in our meeting room?
No. What's the logic behind that?
He's got a quote that he likes. I fear not the man that has practiced 10,000 kicks one time. I fear the man that has practiced one kick 10,000 times, which I think is just the...
Thomas Edison said that.
Bruce Lee taking quotes from Thomas Edison.
99 ways on how not to make a light bulb.
It is just different ways to say the same thing, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Dude, the rule of 10,000, dude. You better fucking get to work,
10,
boys.
000.
You better get to fucking work. I'm on like fucking...
10,000.
I'm like at 100,000. Catch up, boys.
Once you get to that level, it's just Doing it in your sleep.
I'm a sensei. Let's keep this thing moving. Shout out to Stout. Fucking love that guy, man. Always showing love to Jason. Let's move on to some no dumb questions. Time for some no dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumbass people. No dumb questions is brought to you by Uncrustables. That's right, Uncrustables, the best part of the sandwich. Nobody loves crust. They only kind of like it. All righty, from Lexus8685. Interesting name there. All right. We've actually got a football no dumb question about the Chiefs special teams coordinator, Dave Tobe. Shout out to Dave Tobe. Coach Tobe.
Looks like Jeff Quinn, kind of.
It's our assistant head coach right there. I fucking love that guy. Dave Tobe commenting on the new NFL kickoff rule, which is it's interesting, a very interesting kickoff rule that we necessarily I think initially we were like, we don't love this. It's taking away from the ceremonial kickoff and like the feeling in the beginning of the game. But I mean, if it's gonna be better for the game, less injuries and stuff like that, I guess I'm kind of in on it. I know I like kind of like the old school game that I grew up watching and playing, I guess. I don't know. But
did we say we didn't like it?
I did. Basically, Coach Tobe mentioned that the Chiefs have considered not using Harrison Butker for all kickoffs. Obviously, it's not because Harrison can't do it. He's one of the best guys in the league at doing it. He's got one of the best legs in the game. Typically kicks it into the stands through the end zone when he does kickoff. But Coach Tobe said that the new kickoff rules has kickers more involved in tackles, and they don't necessarily want Butker to be put in those types of situations.
Interesting.
I think he's considering this because we have a guy being Justin Reed, who's kicked a field goal before, made a field goal. He has a great leg, and he just so happens to be one of our best tacklers on the team.
Yeah.
So I think he's considering letting Justin Reed do it.
Isn't that Rugby Zemet? Isn't he doing it too?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really been peeking over at the
Zemet or whatever.
Yeah, Luis. I haven't been Lewis, I believe. I don't think it's Luis. We keep thinking it's pronounced
Reese. I think is it Reese Zemet? Lewis Reese. It's like, I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Lewis. They both might be doing it, but I know that Justin Reed would be considered as the guy as of right now because he's a defensive player and he tackles. So,
all right, the new kickoff rules are as follows: the kickoff remains at the 35-yard line, but the remaining 10 players on the kickoff unit start on the opposing 40-yard line. They are 5 yards away from the front line of the opposing return team. Or at least 7 players are in that setup zone, a 5-yard area. So yeah, all of this is aimed at a way of actually making kickoffs meaningful, which I am a big fan of. I think football is better when special teams matter. The reality is the old kickoff was not a kickoff. It was a ceremonial, boot through the end zone and nobody ever returned anything. I like seeing special teams make an impact in the game.
You think this is going to get people to return the football more?
Yeah, that's why they put it in effect. Absolutely.
I thought they just put it in effect so that it would reduce the collisions that happen.
Well, I think that's part of it. That's how they're finding a way to get the ball to be returned in a safer manner. So part of it is they want to make it safer for the people, so they're not letting them have 40-yard head starts running at each other.
It's fucking electric.
Net positive.
Fucking electric.
One day we're going to dig into some of this old school wedge foot up. We got the teach tape now. We got to dig up some old school wedge freaking content.
Lock it in, boys. Go!
No longer is the barbaric nature of kickoff is now done.
But that's why I like football, because it is barbaric. Gosh.
I agree, but listen.
Oh, man.
Times are changing. We're moving on to safer things.
Times are changing.
We got kickers that need to make tackles now in this new one, which I'm a fan of. Make kickers tackle again is my new rule. So they want everybody.
I can't wait to see Jake.
Kickoff.
I can't wait to see Jake have to fill the fucking 3 and 4.
Yeah, listen, Jake. Let's not make Jake tackle. Let's
go, Bo Pete.
Jake's good at a lot of things. Tackling is not one of them. Let's not make Jake tackle.
Come on, Jake. You got to stick your face in the fan, bub.
Yeah, part of a big reason this rule got put in was one, to reduce the dangerous nature of those frontline players and the kickoff return, kickoff in general. But two, it was also to put in something in place where they are returned more often. Yes, there should be more kickoff returns with these rules.
Oh, wow. All right. So here's some cool rules, though. This is actually interesting. These rules right here are going to be why teams are going to have to return the ball. So kickoffs that hit in the landing zone, so not in the end zone before the goal line, must be returned. That's always been in play. Kickoffs that hit in the landing zone and then go into the end zone must be returned or downed by the receiving team. If downed, the receiving team would get the ball on its own 20-yard line. Right now, if the ball goes through the end zone or a guy catches the ball in the end zone, it goes to the 25.
It's back to the original touchback rule, but you can only do it if it goes directly into the end zone or if it bounces and rolls into the end zone.
Yeah.
Which was always the rule.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Kickoffs that go into the end zone and stay in bounds that are downed would give the receiving team the ball at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, wow.
That's wild. Kickoffs that go out of the back of the end zone in the air
so that's what's
or on the bounces would also be a touchback at the receiving team's 30-yard line. So
if the ball goes into the end zone on the fly, 30-yard line.
That's wild.
Whether it's downed or through the back, which is that's a hell of a starting point. So teams are going to not be kicking it into the end zone.
No. I can see teams maybe even squibbing it.
Yeah.
Just squibbing that thing, dude. Just let that thing bounce around. The ball is shaped awkward. That thing bouncing around is like,
maybe that's why they're letting, Justin Reed and Zemet try this out, because it's like, hey, just kick that sucker on the ground.
Yeah, let that thing
make him field it.
Yeah, make him field that, dude. All right.
So
well,
one of the things that's interesting.
Now I'm interested.
One of the things that's interesting is that you have to declare if you're doing an onside kick.
Yeah, well, that's the only time you get to say you're.
No, but usually on a kickoff, like
it's a question.
If the ball goes past 10 yards, like it's live. Like if you squib this and it goes, if the offensive team somehow recovers it, do they get possession? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it definitely, there has to be a rule of it has to go past like your players if you're not doing an onside kick.
Have they stipulated that yet?
Yeah, it has to be. There's no way I would assume that's implied. That's like the 10-yard rule. The 10-yard rule is just further down the field.
When are the frontline guys allowed to initiate, like start? Is
when
it once
the ball's
past
touched.
them or once it's kicked?
Once it's touched, I believe.
You mean kicked or like touched as in like the offensive team touching it?
Once the receiving team touches the football, that's when it starts.
Then they can go?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dude, this is going to be electric.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of into it.
I can't wait to watch that. I think it's a good rule change. NFL.
I think it gives us a cool look at returns. But at the same time, I just love that 40-yard head start. You could get your head fucking taken off, dude. It's the best.
We're going to miss fullbacks on the wedge getting decapitated and decapitating.
We're going to miss those ambush blocks where guys running from one side of the field.
Play. I do think it's a net positive in the NFL when special teams is more important. There's a whole dynamic of the game that teams now have to account for when making roster decisions.
Yeah.
There used to be guys where all they were on the team for was because they were great at special teams and they could offer value in that category.
They were fearless in a situation like this.
And it feels like more and more special teams just was getting more and more devalued. And this is something that hopefully will bring back the mentality and the ability of some guys that might not fit on offense and defense, but are great football players because of special teams. Maybe they'll start to get that value increased more because of stuff like this, which I like.
To all the NFL fans, it'll be something fun to watch in the preseason as it gets going. I'm sure it'll be implemented in the season, but I know they're testing it out right now in the preseason. And if you want to check it out, the XFL is doing it right now.
There we go.
Go and throw on one of those games. Those are always exciting games to watch. And I'm not joking. I do love watching XFL games. All right. That does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Uncrustables. How about that?
Hey.
Uncrustables is the best part of the sandwich. Fuck crust.
Hey.
All right, Jason, let's keep this thing moving.
All righty, it's time for another edition of Teach Tape. This week we are breaking down one of Travis's playoff touchdown passes. Is it one of? How many touchdown passes?
I only have one. This is the only one.
Okay, so this is Travis's only playoff touchdown pass.
Yeah, and you can eliminate.
Teach Tape is
you can eliminate playoff too. It's just my only touchdown pass.
Travis's only touchdown pass. Teach Tape is brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Please, if you drink Accelerator, you might be able to throw your only touchdown pass.
True.
All righty. Suggestions from @GenD_04. Travis's touchdown pass to Byron Pringle in the AFC wildcard game versus Pittsburgh.
B. Pringle.
All right, let's take a look at this clip, huh?
Kelsey going to take the snap. Mahomes becomes a decoy. Kelsey's going to throw a touchdown.
So we can start it off from here, man.
You got a little explode action. Explode to wishbone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Gun wishbone.
Are you?
All right. So we jump it off. Start in a 2x2 formation on the goal line. One of our goal line plays in the past has been move me to wildcat quarterback and basically just try and get my big ass 2 yards, 3 yards in the end zone. We've run different versions of this play. For the most part, it's always been me reading a defensive line on whether I should give the ball to the really fast guy on the outside or keep the ball and run it right up the middle. So you see me, we try and throw a little window dressing on it. That's right, a little window dressing.
Yeah.
Just throw a little something at you to kind of, I don't know.
Confuse the defense.
Confuse you, makes it look nice, and gets the defense thinking. When you move guys around like this, they got to communicate and point and see who's got who and what they're going to do. It sometimes switches up gap assignment. Anyways, so we do a little window dressing. Guys got to communicate. I go back to quarterback. Pat goes behind me. And now it's me, Tyreek, and my guy Jet McKinnon in the backfield. I thought they aligned to it pretty well as a defense. The whole time I know it's a pass, right? We had done this run for my entire career. For the first time, Coach Reed trusted me to throw the ball. So if you want to roll the tape, it's I act as if I'm reading the defensive end on the right here, give it a few steps up into the line to make it make it feel like it's a run. B. Pringle is just lulling that defensive back to sleep over there on the left. If you see him, you'll see him lined up. If you want to go back to the beginning of the play, you'll see 13 lined up, singled up top your screen here, and it's man-to-man coverage. Typically, when you go to a wildcat look like this, a lot of teams will check cover zero. They'll just be like, zero, they're not passing, and if they are, we got man-to-man coverage. We're going to make that guy that's not a quarterback throw a good ball. And Pringle did a great job of running his route. He came off acting like he was blocking, shedded him, and sure enough, yeah, it was an easy little 5 to 10 yard pitch and catch for a playoff touchdown in Arrowhead, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love the explode to gun wishbone. So the reason this formation is particularly tricky is all of these defensive backfield players, they're trying to match people. They're trying to figure out who's going to be number 2 to my side. Are we banjoing? Like, are we going to switch if they do a crosser, like they do like a scissors action? Are we going to switch those two off? Or are we going to play man to man? This eliminates that communication from being able to happen. You explode to an unusual formation. Guys are going out of the backfield in all sorts of different directions, and you have to try and account for that.
Yeah.
And what Travis is saying in window dressing is all you're trying to do is to create this confusion and to force guys into out of their position, get them to somehow not be where they're supposed to be, or be playing the player they are supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great play. You'll see Pat here go on like a little swing into the left flat.
Which he was open. He was open.
He is open. But you see the confusion. This defender right here that's on like kind of the line of scrimmage almost. Yeah, to
Edmonds,
the left.
34.
In between, inside of the corner, right? That nickel or safety, whoever that is.
Yeah.
He doesn't know whether he's supposed to run with Pat to the flat or pass it off with the corner. And all of this creates the confusion where he all of a sudden runs out of there. The corner doesn't know if he has inside help anymore. And my man B. Pringle is wide open because everybody else gets sucked up with the run action.
I think the rules on this, when they go cover zero like this, the safety you were just pointing at has first to the flat. He has first to the flat, but you're thinking it's a wildcat deal where I'm not passing the ball, right? So I think that's why he's kind of questioning whether or not he should go guard Pat in the flat. But you'll see in this play action movement that we run a lot in terms of what I've done at quarterback and at wide receiver. You'll see everybody go with Jet McKinnon and Tyreek Hill on this play fake. Everybody flies out there, right? And what that does is it opens up the middle of the field for Pringle to come flying in there.
I mean, you could have run this one in.
Yeah. There's a bunch of lanes. There's a bunch of lanes in there, but yeah.
Yeah, they're all confused.
I gave it a few pump fakes to see if I could get some D linemen's hands up and figure out where they were, and then I just kind of sidearm slung it in there. I don't have the arm that I used to, but I still got a good enough arm to put it right on the money 10 yards away. Such a fun play, man.
So they went zero because of Wildcat?
Yeah, and goal line. Yeah. Goal line situation.
It's a pretty
Wildcat.
standard check.
Yeah, all gaps filled. You get your extra hat in the box.
So for those of you that don't know, Wildcat is when anybody that isn't a quarterback lines up at quarterback. Yeah. Teams don't view that as though that person is going to throw the ball, typically. Because there's now a running player quarterback, you need another hat to make the numbers right from a defensive perspective, right? Because typically the quarterback's not running with the football. So whenever the quarterback is a running threat, especially in goal line situations, teams will try and go to zero to get the numbers back in their favor in the box.
That is correct. But yeah, an all-time banger. And this was the game, if you guys remember. I'm sure Jason doesn't love me bringing this up, but Mama Kels became a superstar this game because she went to 2 NFL games in one day in the playoffs just to see her boys play. Jason was playing the day game in Tampa Bay. And my mom was on Twitter trying to get to the second half of the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Chiefs night game. And it was fun seeing everybody on the plane with her, everybody following along on Twitter, cheering her on, hoping that she gets to both of her boys' games in one day. And she got to see her son live his lifelong dream of throwing a touchdown pass in the NFL that he told her when he was 10 years old he would do one day. So just saying. Dreams come true. You got to speak it into existence, baby. Even if it was just a little 10-yard rinky-dink pass. Thanks, Coach Reed, for giving me the trust. I don't know who drew it up or who in the office, but it was definitely a coach's deal. Coaches drew this play up and said it's in this week for sure. I had nothing to do with this. I stopped asking. I never asked Coach Reed to throw the ball because the first time he ever asked me to throw the ball, I threw a 50-yard pick to the guy that wasn't even in the play.
Well, that's another question I actually had on this play was, is this play going to Pringle all the way?
All the way going to Pringle.
Is there a read to dish it to Pat?
There's always a read, Jason. You know that. There's always a read. That's why I'm appreciative, because Coach Reed knows that there's always a progression in my mind. I got to have a plan B. If there's no plan B, what are we doing? I can't just go into something gung-ho just with one thing on my mind. I got to have a process, the check downs. You got to get the ball out to your check downs. No, it was in my mind, and I might have done this in practice one time and just slung it to Pat, but there was in my mind though, I was like, if it's man-to-man coverage, I'm probably throwing this thing to Pringle, but never say never, boys. Stay alive.
How long was this play in? Was this just in this week, or was this something you guys have been marinating on for a while?
I can't remember. I think it was just in that week.
Yeah, I like the wishbone deal throws off people because they, especially you think one guy's going to be number 2, then all of a sudden he goes there and another guy swings out. I don't know.
Ultimate confusion behind the line of scrimmage. You get a bunch of big fatties kind of playing.
Especially you gap it out the way this protection is. The gap, it's all just a big wall.
Yeah.
And guys are like, where am I going? Yeah, man. It's good stuff.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run it again. Coach Reed.
Oh, yeah. Nobody will see it coming now.
All right, let's keep this thing moving.
That does it for Teach Tape, brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy. let's raise a glass.
What you talking about?
Finally, we mentioned a few weeks ago, we were partnering with Crown Royal to shine a light on the most generous 92%ers because Crown Royal believes that when you live generously, life will treat you royally. That's right. We've had so many submissions and we're really blown away by the incredible people out there that listen to this show. But it's time to raise a glass to this week's Royal 92%er. This week's winner is Elias Medina, nominated by Molly Stewart. Molly writes, I want to nominate Elias with Stephenville Boxing Club. Elias is a full-time social worker, but after 5 p.m., he works as the coach for Stephenville Boxing Club.
Nice.
In the 3 short years he has been in business, Coach Elias and his team have 11 Golden Glove champions.
Damn.
Won 3 Golden Glove team trophies.
Damn.
And have 1 nationally ranked fighter. Wow.
God damn.
Coach Elias is someone who gives his heart and soul to the kids coming to this gym. He makes a difference in kids' lives, both in the gym and his role as a social worker. His fighters know that when they step into the gym, they're going to be greeted with a big smile, a unique nickname, and treated like family.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
This guy sounds incredible.
Yeah, it sounds fucking great.
He has improved the lives of so many kids in Stephenville and created a fantastic boxing legacy in the short time he has been in business. Outside of the gym, he is the first in his family to graduate from college, and then he took it to new heights, getting his master's degree. He is a one-of-kind and true real-world underdog. Elias, hell yeah, baby. I love it.
I love hearing stuff like this, man. Golly, that's awesome. That is a lot of success to have in the Golden Glove world.
Are you kidding me? Especially in only 3 years? Holy cow.
This is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, you love hearing stuff like that. I think coaches oftentimes get viewed as just coaching the sport. And I think that you really realize growing up, especially in the heights, that coaches end up being much more than that, especially when they're involved with the kids outside of the ring or outside of the field, right? A lot of the coaches end up being in some way, shape, or form somewhat of like father figures to these kids or support personnel to the what kids are going through. And Elias, to see not only that he's a social worker, but that he also has given up a lot of his time to coaching and mentoring young kids. Yeah, man, these are the stories that we love hearing. These are the stories that are important in this country and around the world.
It's the best, man. It's the absolute best. I'm with you on what you just said about coaches. I think there's so many that just get under acknowledged, man. So it's awesome to see one of them have the success, do it the right way, and get some acknowledgement to it. So Elias,
be on the lookout for a swag bag from our proud partners over at Crown Royal. So let's raise a glass to Elias and everyone over at Stephenville Boxing Club. I just really like Elias.
Yeah, he sounds fucking awesome. Yeah.
I bet he would side with me on the Ali versus Bruce Lee. All right, if you'd like to join Crown Royal and raise a glass to a generous 92%er over the age of 21 in your community, send an email to newheightsshow@gmail.com. Include the nominee's date of birth, social account, and mailing address. Must be 21 plus to enter.
There you go.
All righty, and that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. We'll be back with the new episode next week. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thanks to our production and crew. We love you guys for always cutting out all the shit that'll get us canceled. And thank you to all the 92%ers for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Should I go get the glass of the Crown Royal? Is that what this is for?
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, my gosh.
You shouldn't even have asked.
I want to go to sleep.
I don't want you to do it.
I haven't looked at it once. I tried to, but my neck didn't turn far enough. I feel like this whole segment doesn't make any sense if we don't raise a glass. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not raising a glass.
Let's raise a glass.
Jason, I think you're looking way too deep into this.
None of this makes sense if we don't raise a glass.
Yes, it does. What do you mean? It's not the literal sense of raising a glass. It's just the overall, like, why you would raise a glass. It's to, like, Oh, to honor someone, to cheer someone, to say, yeah, it's like commemorating somebody.
How about this? I won't raise the glass, and then everybody's going to crush the segment in the YouTube show, which I'm fine with.
I was about to say, they do it every week.